Hi, and welcome to the video on table formatting, filter, and sort. So we're going to open the Q4 fruit sales that we were working on previously, and we're looking at the document and we're ready to see what it would look like as a printout. So I'm going to click File, Print, and as I can see, October, November, I don't see December or the total, so down at the bottom I see one of two, and it went on to another page. So let's change the orientation to landscape. Oh, that didn't fit on page 1, so we need a little adjusting. December looks a little bit wider, maybe in November. So let's go back first and change. There's our divided line showing what's on page 1, our page break, and what's on page 2. So I'm going to make December a little bit smaller, maybe November as well. And maybe total sales is too wide. And first name looks a little wide too. There we go. Now we got it all on one page. So if we take a peek now, File, Print, it's in landscape and everything. One of one. It all prints on one page. Perfect. Let's go back to the document. And let's put this in a table so that we can have the advanced features. So select A2 all the way to G13. We're not including the name of the title of the worksheet or the totals. So I'll click Format as Table, and you have 3 categories, light, medium, and dark. And as you hover over each one, it gives you a name that it's called: green, table style, medium. So if you want to select anything, it's up to you what you'd like. And it'll ask you the range. Notice it's an absolute, A2 through G13, and I already have column heading, so that's perfect, and click OK. The whole thing that we wanted to get into this table format is to have these markers here. Now what we could do is sort total sales, and we could sort smallest to largest value, or notice the arrows pointing up. We could sort by largest to smallest, and it's pointing down. Or we can, see, I'm going to sort by last name. And if you look at the last name and the first name, well, you know, there's 2 that have the same last name, and we wanted to put it in alphabetic order. Well, if you were to select then by first name, it's going to put it in first name first. So you have to do it the opposite. You have to do you want it to sort by last name, but you have to tell it to first sort by first name, then by last name. So that the, so let me do that fresh. Let me undo. So there's no sorting. So I take all my sorting. Okay, so first name, sort by alphabetic order, and then I have the down arrow. It's in, did I choose alphabetic? Now I chose Z to A, then by first name. And you'll notice that it's in alphabetic order by first name and by last name. So 2 blacks, Ben before Sally, and so forth. So that worked out perfect. We could also, I'm going to take both those sorts out of there, and we could do where you go into selecting everything, and you go into sort and filter, which is to customize. And what I would want to do is sort first by region, then add a level, go to their last name, and then if 2 people have the same last name, then look at their first name. So it's by the region first, then their last name, followed by their first name. And you can see all the arrows are in there, and there's no worries about which one you do first, which one you do last. It works out perfect when you do the sort and filter custom. So another thing you could do is, let's say you're having a meeting with your boss, and I'm going to click Select All so they are all off, and you wanted to just focus on the north and the northeast, and then go ahead and click OK. So it's filtered it, and you can see the little icon there. They're all still in there, but you could just print this out and just focus on these particular regions. You could always go back and remove the filter so that you get all your files back. And I'm going to just do it one more time, but this time I'm just going to choose the West. And then you should see the numbers light up in blue. And if you were to look at the numerical count, it's off, and you have the filter in there. Always clear your filter before you file and save, just so that next time you open it, you don't panic. Say, where's everything else? So clear your filter first. Good idea. So you have everything back. So sorting is a great feature to have everything in numeric order by the region and then by the person's last and first name. Another great idea is to have the ability to sort out or filter what you only the regions or individuals that you wanted to discuss. So again, we put this into format as table. And if you wanted to preview this now, just to let you know, these little markers, they do not show on the printout. So it's there without showing the indicated markers or the filter symbols or anything. Nothing shows on the final printed copy. And that's working with filtering, sorting, and adding it as a table. Thank you.